1, 2, 3, 4.
We're Modigazzi, we're living in an RV. We're your family on the road.
Okay, I just got in some things. Okay, if you watch the digital campfire, you know that we had some problems with, especially on my end, with, and it was really a good topic for us because of, it was about internet connection and the lack thereof, the problem. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I'm trying to minimize that issue for us, so I got some components here. I ordered, this is a Yagi. It is a directional Yagi 17 dBi 2.4 gigahertz directional Wi-Fi antenna. So I'll give you guys some prices. I think this cost me around $30, I think. So basically, this is the antenna that picks up the Wi-Fi signal. This is the ALFA long-range USB. I'm going to read what it says on here because it is a 5 dB antenna and it is a long-range USB adapter. So this is one of the components. I want to open it up and show you what comes in the box here. So basically it comes with some drivers. It comes with a 5 dBi antenna. So as I said, this is 17 dBi and this is a 5 dBi antenna. This right here is a USB cord, and then this is the actual adapter itself, and it is the ALFA N. So I'll give you guys the exact model number. I can give it right here. It's AWUSO36NH, and I think this cost about $30 also. And then this is the R36 mobile router, and I haven't opened this up yet. Let's open it up and we'll see what's inside. So in here comes looks like some quick start guides to set up your router. It also comes with a small antenna, and this is the router itself. And then below here we have a Cat 5 cable, and I believe that that's the power adapter, and I think this thing was probably around 30 bucks too. So altogether I think this whole thing cost us around $100. Okay, I picked up this cable also. This is what hooks the antenna to the ALFA adapter, and it's an SMA female to an N-type male jack. So I'm going to tell you guys what all this means, okay? I had to do a lot of research when I was trying to find a solution, for at least a partial solution for any connectivity problems that you may have on the road and that we may have in RV parks. Sometimes you're really far away from their repeater or the signal of the office. As many of you know, even at home, but especially here on the road, a lot of times you'll have to go to the office to get internet. And so I'm trying to bring that internet to us. You know, sometimes you're parked in such a way in an RV park that you're basically the furthest you can get away from one of these signal towers, one of these little repeaters or the internet signal. And so I'm going to explain to you guys what all this means, okay? And you know what? There's probably, I don't know a lot about this, and I had to do a lot of research to try to figure it out. There's a lot of tech heads out there that will be able to give you the mathematic equation, and I've looked at them for DBI and for everything that's involved. But these two things basically work like your home router. That's the way that I think about it. So this is the one that brings in the signal. So let's say that you're in your stick and bricks, you're in a home. This is the one you plug your cable coming out of the wall into. So imagine it's one box. It plugs into this, and you can either plug it up to your computer directly via USB cord. So this is your USB cord. So I could literally, and I did, that's why this one was open as I tested it out, is I can plug in the little antenna that came with it, plug this directly into the USB port of my computer, and it is a Wi-Fi. It'll work as receiving Wi-Fi. Now, what it does not do is give everyone in your RV internet. You know, you want to boost that signal for a laptop and for a tablet, for your phones, and for the computer. This is one connection. So the solution to that is this. So in this, it has a USB port, and you plug, if I can plug it up, you plug this up to your USB port, and then it comes with an antenna. But this antenna, instead of receiving the internet signal, this transmits the internet signal to the rest of the devices in the house. So these two components work together. So this one receives the signal from your internet service provider, however you're getting it wirelessly, and it transmits it to this box. This box basically becomes your Wi-Fi router, and it's protected, password protected, everybody in your house. So basically, if I'm boosting a signal, what keeps my neighbors from basically stealing the bandwidth that I'm producing? This right here comes where you can put the WEP key in there, and you can protect it, and only your devices in your family that are using it can use this signal. So what you do after that, so you've got this and this. So this cable basically hooks, and it's just like a little extension. It's like an extension antenna. So you hook it to this, and then you hook this to your antenna, and that's your whole system. Now let's talk a little bit about DBI, because I didn't understand DBI, and I still really don't understand it fully. But here's what I found out. Okay, so the little antenna that comes with your Alpha adapter that I said you could just use by itself, it's 5 dBi. So here's the way you think about it. The lower the dBi, you're still almost getting the same signal, except the lower the dBi, if this is your antenna, then your range is like this. Now the higher the dBi, which is this is 17, your range is really long, but it's really narrow. If you know where your signal is coming from and you're not moving around very much, if you're camping for a while, if you're in your home, you point this at your Wi-Fi signal, and it's going to be stronger than this. But if you're just somewhere and you don't know where the Wi-Fi signal is coming from, or you want it, you're close to it, this will work. You just put this in, and it gives you a wide range. Let's say you have 5 Wi-Fi signals in your little area, and you just want to pick up the strongest one, and you don't know which one to point at. You can do it with this. It's not going to be as strong as this, and it's not going to be as straight as this. Like, this goes a long way. And so that is the way that DBI kind of works. But also, a Wi-Fi signal is a line of sight signal. Walls, you know, we live in a metal box. So if I put this inside with the 5 dBi antenna, I'm going to get a diminished signal. It refracts. Like if you guys saw my video about the cantana or the pot lid antenna, I made an antenna, basically a directional antenna out of a little Wi-Fi USB stick and a pot lid, and I'll show you guys. You guys can watch it, but it worked. And the reason it worked is because I had a line of sight on where the Wi-Fi signal was coming from, and it worked. But if you put this inside and you put the antenna on, it's got to go through the walls, it's got to go through the insulation, it's got to go through the metal box, you know, whatever it's going through, and all of those things slow down your Wi-Fi signal. So this one, what I'm planning on doing is, I didn't get enough cable for it this time, but I am going to mount it on the roof. This is going to go on most RVs. You've got the antenna that goes up and down, the TV antenna. I'm going to mount this piggyback on the TV antenna, and inside I've got a little thing, and wherever I'm at a park, at an RV park, I can turn it and point it right at the Wi-Fi signal. And it's so high that I'm basically over top of all of the boxes that are around me, all of the obstacles. And so with the slight adjustment, I can fine tune this and always get the best possible signal. It's not always going to be fast because it depends on their internet and their usage. But this, I'm going to show you all the places that I bought it. So here's some of the pictures of the sites that I bought these from and the prices that I paid for them. But for a digital family, you know, Colleen doing a lot of educational stuff on the internet, us doing research for her, you know, downloading worksheets, things like that. You know, we also have the business going on. We have the store, you know, we have the YouTube channel. We have a lot of things going on online. For us, I guess you could say we're digital nomads, but for a digital family in this age, even on the road, you know, we prefer to stay connected. We're not going to die if we're not connected, but we prefer to stay connected because that's helps us in every facet. We do research on products because of our little store. There's just so much. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hook all this up. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to hook all this up, and then I'm just going to at the end here show you a comparison before and after. I'm going to do a speed test and show you the comparison of what it was like before I hooked this up. And because, you know, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. That's the old saying. We say the proof of the proof is in the pudding, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I'm gonna hook it up, show you guys the specs, like the speed test, and then, you know, we'll see how it goes. But if you guys have any questions about this antenna and, you know, how I bought it, I'll leave links to the Amazon products that I bought, and you guys can go there and buy it for yourself if you like what you see. And we really appreciate it. Make sure, please make sure, tell all your friends. You know, we've been hovering around the same subscribership for such a long time. If you like these videos, tell your friends, share them on Facebook, and tell them to come over and see us. You know, like you know, if you like our videos, just subscribe, you know, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. So thanks a lot. Okay, because of our shortage on wire, I didn't figure how far it would take to get from our actual TV antenna that I can move up and down to where I need to put the router and everything inside. So I'm gonna hook it to this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna loosen it up and straighten it up, and then I'll when I get, and I can't find my U-bolts. Like, I have U-bolts that go with this. If you notice, this is made with a little indentation to attach it to a pole or something. So I'm just going to attach it to this for now, and this is just for testing purposes anyway, and then I'll be able to try it out, and I'm going to use this instead of U-bolts. So we'll see how it goes. I have installed the antenna, and I ran the wire in through the window. I'm gonna have to make a few arrangements to make that more permanent. This is the ALFA adapter, and I hooked that straight up to the antenna wire, and then here I hooked in the USB cable that came with it. And now here is the basically range extender and router, and then I hooked that USB straight into the front of that. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to hook this directly into the computer using this Cat 5 cable and set up the password and everything for the router. They said that you could do it via Wi-Fi, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Now the way that this works is this gets your signal from the antenna. This wire that's coming out right here, if I can keep it up, this wire that's coming out right here goes into this, and this receives that signal and transmits it via this antenna to the rest of the RV. And now all I have to do is set up a password, and everybody that knows that password can use the boosted Wi-Fi signal that's coming directly from the park's Wi-Fi. And so that'll be everybody inside the RV. You know, Colleen has a tablet, Wally has a tablet, and that they can use in a limited way but some of the things that they do does need internet. Both of our phones use internet, and then the computer also. So I'm going to set that up. Okay, this is the first speed test of the ALFA system. So we'll see how things go. So it's hovering around 25 meg. Yesterday, here we go, 30, 34. It's pretty quick. And then, scroll up a little bit. So 40.18 meg download speed and a really, really solid upload speed. Looks like you're hovering around almost 12 meg upload speed. So that's with the antenna that you saw me mount on the roof and the ALFA Wi-Fi range extender and adapter. So I'm going to test it now with the old system. Okay, here's the test with the old system. It is trying to find the server right now, apparently. And this is kind of peak time. Like right now it's about 1 o'clock. I guess that's, busy time, but there's even busier times than that. Well, nothing so far. Wow. It's nothing. I don't know. It's loading the ads. Still loading the ads. This is the old one. Finally got it to read some speed here. Looks like it's hovering around 24. That's not bad. Now we'll look at the upload speed. So download speed was average around 10 meg. Yeah, we're not going to get an upload speed. Hi everybody, thanks for watching this video, and if you like what we do, the little round button right there, I think right there is our subscribe button. And then right here, that's our Patreon page. You can go give us a little special thank you. And make sure you check out these other videos over here. Thanks guys, we really appreciate it. Bye.